Anyone you know, young or old, they get drove in the... I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the GOATs. What I wanna do with verses, that's like comparing team ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Here we go. Here's Gray. Shot clock at 6. Floats one. Yep, that one goes. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And they're on the break. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Skinny. Here's Gray. The baseline J is on the way. And he buries his first look.
Not going to miss that one very often. Great job.
To the wing, right side. Jacks up a three. Nails it from three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
To the inside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Can't connect from short range.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. With the drive.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Then he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's D. Hey, expanding his range. That one doesn't drop. Here we go. With the teardrop. Gray, no good. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to D. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Here's Gray. Inside. The shake. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Can't hit from in close. It's intercepted. There's the steal. Down low. It's hauled in by Skinny. Here's D. For three. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. With the floater. In transition. Here's Skinny. Pass to D. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Gray. Fires for three. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to D. The layup off target. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the middle. Over to the wing. Here's the three. Skinny, no good. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Floats one up, and he lays it in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Reyes. Takes the three. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Deflects the pass. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And that one misses. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. Here's Sanchez. Puts it up from 17. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Sanchez. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
So it's the home team now. Here's Reyes. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That one goes. Count it.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
The three. Davis with a rebound. 3 seconds left. The putback. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Fires from 14. And he can't get that one. Here's the captain. Yet to see a basket. And he buries his first look. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
It's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And he drives in. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. In transition, here they come. To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Fires from the wing. It's good. knocked it away. Here's D. Nails the 16-footer. D's got 5.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Gray. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Out to the right wing. Can't get it to fall. From the arc. From deep. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Comes up empty down low. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
The shot off that time. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Three-pointer. They get it again. Pass to Skinny. 6 on the shot clock.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
No good from the wing.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Down low. It's tipped. On the break. Here's D. 5 points in the game. Inside. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Pass to Gray. Lets a floater go. With some arc. And that one drops. Gray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's the captain. He shoots a 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. A tight game here in Utah. The floater. Gray, good. Gray's got 9.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Pass to the captain. Here's Rainman. Fires from deep. Pass to the captain. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Here's Reyes. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. All sorts of time. The captain with a rebound. That one's off. Good on the second one. 1:25 left in the second quarter. The teardrop. Second chance shot. The shot comes out. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
No good on the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. There's 37 seconds left in the half. The layup misses. The floater. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 5.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Skinny. Can't cash it in from close range.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Oh, from deep. Can't hit that one. He can't get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So it's the home team now. 2-point game. To the inside. And the basket is good. Skinny's got his first points in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Launches a 3. And no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Outside Davis. Softly drops in the floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to D. Oh, trying his luck from deep. They grabbed their own miss.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
It's stolen. And here comes the break for the tie. And it's good on the lay-in. And it's all knotted up.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Pass to Skinny. And he banks in the layup. Skinny's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
He's off on that one. Here's the break. And he dunks it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. To the paint. Intercepted. And they're pushing it up. Oh, swiped away. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And he gets it to go. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Right wing. 5 on the clock. And it's hauled in by Gray. Down low. Another steal. And he was camped in the lane. There, he gets a 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes had passed. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the right side. Here's Skinny. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Gray. 9 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. For the tie. The shot that time not on target. To the middle. So the lead. It's hauled in by Skinny. Here's D. He's got 5. Pass to Skinny. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The visitors with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Gray. He nails it, and we're tied. Gray's got 11. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Rain Man.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Clock at 6. For the lead. The captain with a rebound. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's the captain. Down low. To get back on track. And another shot. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Out to the right wing. The steal. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
To the inside. Pass to Rainman. Here's Reyes. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Inside. Stolen by Davis. Here's the break. And that's an intentional foul. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter here. 1 second left. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Up by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Oh, deflected. In transition, here they come. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Let's go with a 3. The captain with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Reyes. From outside the arc. The putback. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And an intentional foul right there. Here's Davis. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Going inside. Pass to Reyes. Here's the captain. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. That shot off the mark. Outside Davis. On the wing, Davis. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to the captain. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. To win the cold spell.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Second shot opportunity. That shot, no good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. No good with a layup. Here's D. Clock at 4. To the wing on the left. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Gray. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. That one no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Skinny. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Ooh, ripped away. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's D. Can't nail the jumper.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Blocked! Here's Skinny. Ball stolen. Another steal. Let's loose for 3. Tips it up. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Gray. Takes a 3. It's money from deep.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Picked it out of midair. Got a piece of it. Here's Skinny. Shoots a 3. Money from three. Here's Gray. With a teardrop. And it's good on the lay-in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
From deep. Tipped. Just 5 on the clock.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
It's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
From downtown. The triple drop.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Oh, it misses. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Puts up the tray. The putback. Oh, the shot is off.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.